Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Pick a Card Thursday. I'm Sophie from Maison Jupiter. We are going to look into what is your biggest accomplishment of the year 2025. So, what reasons do you have to be proud of yourself for this year, for the big work, the big lessons that you have learned? Or maybe for some of us, not so much. Maybe we didn't do as much as planned, and that's okay. What is a message that universe has for us about our biggest accomplishment, and how well did we succeed at this? So, to receive the right message for you for today, I invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through the stomach for 5 seconds. Block for 2. And out through the mouth for 5 seconds. Good. So when you're ready to reopen your eyes, the first spell that attracts your eyes is going to be the right message for you for today. Don't overthink it. Just go with the first intuition. Excellent. So I'm going to get started with group number 1. If you belong to group 2 or group 3, you can use a timestamp below to go directly to your reading. We are going to start with group 1. Group 1. What is your biggest accomplishment of the year? So we have the number 8. We have the card of power. Okay, so with the card number 8, power, which is a new deck, so that's the first time I'm seeing those cards. We can see that it is something that has asked you a lot of sacrifice this year. It has asked you to work on it with effort and resilience. And it has been a constant effort throughout the year. Maybe putting boundaries, maybe regaining your power, maybe working on your protection psychically, emotionally, or physically, or all of it. We can see with the number 8, the symbol of the infinity. So infinity symbol with the number 8 and the keyword of power. This is a year where you have worked very hard to be able to stand up for yourself, to be able to also manage your levels of energies, to understand that you are not in a sprint, but that you are in a marathon, and to change your level of investment of your energies and your resources accordingly. Again, number 8 is in astrology the sign of Scorpio. And with the Scorpio energy and the keyword of power, a lot of us could have been working through therapy to cleansing what is there, removing ties with people, removing karma, and just rebalancing the scales. So overall, I feel like you have been getting out of the energy of submissive, passive, victim, and getting in the energy of I'm the leader, I am the person that is responsible for my own happiness and for whatever is coming also in my life. So I'm loving this. We have, okay, crown chakra. Interesting. So, through the energy of crown chakra is really confirming that for a lot of you, you have been working with the protection of your energy. So, if you've done my course, for example, the purification one, protection one, you have been working on keeping your vitality high by keeping your protection up, your vibration up, and also the wrong people out of your energy to clear what is there in your house, in your heart, and in your mind, and in your energy field. Through the card of the crown chakra, we can see that you have been also very clearly reconnected to source in a way that is your own way. So, removing people who are trying to tell you what to do. It could be boss, it could be the government, it could be anybody in power place. But you are regaining your own power, and you are saying, well, that doesn't resonate with me. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yeah, exactly. You have triumphant success. Those cards are slippery. Wow. with the card of the triumphant success. That's very interesting because we have the sword, and it looks like the card of the Ace of Sword, which talks about clarity and which talks about using your own voice to be defending yourself, right? And with the card of the crown chakra and the Ace of Sword, there's also a very magical and very strong connection that is uh, challenge. Sorry, I'm getting downloaded at the same time. A challenge to keep your vibration very high, to always choose the right path for you, to always choose your words very carefully, your thoughts in your mind, and your words that you speak out loud, the lyrics of the songs you're listening to, what you're watching also. So there is a real emphasis on what you're listening, what you're saying, what you're thinking with voice, sound, and words. In the same time, this is 100% downloads. So you are getting direct downloads from the universe through your crown chakra. And by protecting this energy, by protecting your vitality, your energy, and your house, what you have done is to keep the channel very, very clear to receive the best messages. So the year is not over. For some of you, you were watching and are saying, well, I've been trying to, but I don't think that I have done it perfectly or finished it. The year is not over, but this is your biggest accomplishment, and this is going to be your biggest accomplishment by the end of the year. So again, it's not over, but I think that you are better to speak your mind, you're better to stay in your power, and you're better to connect yourself to source. So overall, extremely positive, and no wonder why we have absolutely beautiful cards. Your guides and your angels are super proud of you. So this is what I have for your group one. I hope it resonates. If you want to have your own reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. And don't forget, because you watch the show, you have 10% off of your next reading. The coupon code is Jupiter. I see you next week. Bye-bye. Group two. Let's see what is your biggest achievement of the year. So we have foundation and achievement. Interesting. Okay. So with this card, it could be family related, it could be ancestral related. So if you have been clearing the past lineage, if you have been clearing what your dynamics are in your family at the moment, your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, your children, whoever is needed to be the dynamic to need to be restored. This is 100% aligned with your biggest achievement. Also, for some of you, it could also be that you have been changing house, or you have been working on the energy of your current place, or that you're thinking about changing the place of living. That could be changing state, that could be changing country, that could be changing just house. But there's something about changing your foundation when it comes to your roots. So we're talking about family, and we are talking about home itself. Let's see what is the next card. We have the card of the universe. So universe has been pushing you hard this year, and universe has been putting people in your path to force you to change, to evolve, and to put situation, like I said, that are going to force you to review your foundation and your dynamics in the family. For some of you, it is asking you to review your own childhood. I've seen that all year in a lot of private consultations, and this is tremendous work that needs to be done for every one of you, because we are, all of us are carrying a lot from our childhood, and we're bringing that in all aspects of our lives, that we realize it or not. So group two, if you have been working on your childhood wounds, if you have been working on your dynamics with the family, if you have been removing curses, energies, and such from your family lines, or if you have been working on your house, your home, changing it, changing the vibration of it, the universe is saying you are doing an amazing job. And this is what was asked of you this year. Oh, I cannot believe it. We have two fours. How is it possible? Okay. So we have firm foundation. Yes, firm foundation. That's very, very positive to see this. So firm foundation is just saying to you, you have been, we can see it here, you have been moving mountains, you have been working very hard, and all of your ancestors are saying thank you. We can see here in the background the tombstones of your ancestors. So I think that you have been taking a lot of responsibility on your shoulders to recreate for you maybe a new safety, maybe reparenting yourself or being a better parent yourself or helping with the lineage in some way. It could also be for some of you redoing the foundation literally of your home. But all of this, if it's your home, I want to say that it's perfect because it is a metaphor for your own life. So that you have been working on your home physically or on your relationship with the family and your lineage, both are the same energies. And by working on your home, you are working on your family. By working on your family, you're working on your home. Okay. You are all changing the vibration of your place of rest, your place of safety. And all of it is a very positive and beautiful achievement that you have for the year 2025. So this is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. And for some of you, you could have been also having a new child. You could have been having a new pet, having a new partner in your house as well. I wanted to add this because that was the message from the guides. As I was closing up, they were screaming in my ear. So if you want to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. And because you watch the show, you have 10% coupon code for your next reading. The coupon code is Jupiter. I will see you next week. Bye bye. Group three, let's see, what is your biggest achievement of the year? So we have number five, conflict and defeat. That's very interesting. So I think that you may have been in a phase where there was some inner or outer conflict, could be both, and that it could have been a tough year where you saw some losses, where you saw some defeats, where you thought that you were not making progress, but instead that you were losing things and not understanding of what was happening. So this is part of your biggest achievement. There is a reason why this energy is there, and this is just bringing you to your accomplishment. So let's see what it is. We have the temptation with the devil cards, and we have discontent and boredom. So with this energy, what we see here is that you have successfully not went into the temptation of bringing others with you when you were down. You could have been having your revenge. You could have been bringing other down with you. So what I'm seeing with this for you, group three, is that your biggest accomplishment was to stay a positive person, was to stay someone that proved their value by not bringing others down with you with revenge. You could have done so much damage to others. It shows up that you had opportunities to do damage. You didn't, and that shows your integrity, that shows your values, and the universe sees it, and the universe is saying, this is your test. And because of it, there is going to be a reward. So let's take a few cards for you. Tell me more, please, about the biggest accomplishment for group three for the year 2025. Yes. So that was a test on when you have the opportunity, are you fair? Are you an eye for an eye also? So you have proved yourself and to others and to universe that you are fair, that you are someone with integrity and values, and that you are not going to be an eye for an eye. That when you are in a situation of power, you don't abuse it. And power can come from having information or having an opportunity to hurt, and you didn't use it. Yeah, this could have been a very difficult year for some of you. That could have been a year where there was so much temptation to say things, to fire back, to have your revenge, like we talked. But you chose to have your integrity. You chose to say also the truth and not lie. There was so much opportunity for you to go on a darker side, so much opportunity to follow the devil's path here, but you chose love, and you chose the truth, and you chose integrity. And it, because of that, it shows that you're walking away from the energy of conflict, because you have proven to the universe that you don't need anything. You have you, your values, and this is enough. So, what is going to be the reward for you, group three? Because I feel like you have a very tough year. The reward is going to be peace. You're going to, from today, you're going to see that this energy, if it's still in your life, is starting to go away slowly. And a brand new beginning is starting with peace, with joy, with love. Don't despair, you're almost out, and you have proven your value to yourself and to the universe. So this is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. Group three, if you want to have your own personal reading, you can book at maisonjupiter.com. Because you watch the show, you have 10% off. The coupon code is Jupiter. I see you next week. Bye-bye.